Alrighty, happy Monday, everybody. We are back for another Monday Miracle video, and tonight we are talking all about poop. And we are talking about poop tonight, and we talk about poop here at Bright Beginnings, probably more than almost any profession. That's what it's all about, being a pediatric chiropractor. But if you guys have not seen this segment before, we call it our Monday Miracle. I come on after my shift on Mondays and just talk about some of the wins that we had from this past week or this last little bit here for some families. Or for some kiddos, and oftentimes, for whatever reason, I see trends starting to come. And we had 2 kiddos this week that have really started pooping better, and that's huge. Every kid, especially the little ones, and these ones are both littler ones. One is about 9 months old, one is just about 2 years old, and one of them came in for constipation. Was one of her big goals to improve. She was pooping every couple days, every other day would be good. And it wasn't always the easiest. And we've been working with her for about 12 weeks, and she is pooping just about every single day. And it has been easier and consistent, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And she is graduating to wellness, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And wellness doesn't mean that we are done getting improvements. No, absolutely not. We are always working on things. But now that we've got those awesome results for her, we need to make sure that as she grows and as she develops and as she falls on her butt and puts more stress on her body, and as she's learning to talk and walk and all these different things, that she stays with a relatively stress-free nervous system, stays in balance and continues to grow and develop and to improve. And then the other kiddo, she just started with us, but she is about 9 months old, and mom actually brought her in because she has some more concerns for starting to backtrack a little bit on some of her just kind of social development and some motor development as well. And as we dug into the history, we realized that pooping wasn't happening every day, maybe every couple days, and it was pretty tough. And the poops were coming out like these hard pebbles, and we get that a lot. But anyway, after just a couple adjustments, mom has noticed immediately that she is starting to poop better. And that's the beautiful thing about working with kids, and especially this one, right? Under 1 year old, these kiddos are getting results quite a bit faster than even some of the other kids in the office. And when I think about some of the other kids in the office, and so many kids come in, and so many parents have these big, awesome neuro goals for their kids, right? More focus, better adaptability with transitions, maybe take a pause and think before you act, whatever it may be, right? Less meltdowns, better behavior, feeling more confidence in their body, both physically and mental, emotionally, or whatever it may be, more at ease. And these things are all awesome. And what we see over and over and over again as we're going through histories is that these kids oftentimes aren't pooping very well or not sleeping very well. And those are huge, important bodily functions. Every baby, we say, just should eat, sleep, poop, and eventually start moving, right? So for us adults, or for those older kids as well, we have to have those baseline autopilot bodily functions online and functioning well first before we can start thinking about some of those bigger picture goals. So if we have a kiddo coming in, ADHD, anxiety, sensory processing, whatever it may be, and when we go through their history, we realize, oh man, they're only pooping every other day or every third day, or they don't sleep through the night. We have to get that back online first, because the way healing happens is it starts from the inside and it works out, right? Or it starts from the base and it works its way up, and those autopilot bodily functions have to happen first. So when it comes to healing, when it comes to those big neuro goals, those are awesome, and we'll get there, and that takes time. But we call these our soft signs. When these kiddos, all of a sudden, they're sleeping through the night, or all of a sudden their bowel movements are becoming more consistent, that's healing. That is their body recognizing that things are changing, that the stress is being released out of the nervous system. And those big neuro goals, we know those are coming, because once we start to get that momentum, once we start to notice those soft signs, then we know we're making inroads, healing is happening, we just gotta keep going. So that's why we talk all about poop in the office. We're always talking about it, sleep, poop. Those are the really big things that should be on autopilot, especially for kids, but for us adults too. And so if your kiddo is not doing one of those things very well, we can help. Alrighty. If you have any questions, if this sounds like your kiddo, send us a message. We're happy to help in any way that we absolutely can. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next Monday.